Oh no, it's a chibi beam. Rawr, what now? Yeah, Cacoletta was creepy. You're the, you know, how dare you pull off such a cool evil plan? Oh no, it's Chibi Robo. Bob will take care of this. War, hold it. I can't make Chibi Robo noises, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let you read the text and point out what you should find funny, I guess. Yeah, I think Waffle's text counts as a cutscene, so I'll be quiet for it. The mustard of your doom. The only part of that particular speech that I remember because it's more quotable than the rest of it, I guess. Oh no, there are two Chibi Robos, one was behind the ship. So, I love how the overworld sprites look absolutely nothing like the battle sprites in this game, and how every time I look at one of them, the other one immediately looks weird. I mean, I forgot he said Fink Rat. I mean, that was like his catchphrase, and as they forgot to put it in, I mean, I don't know how many people watching this know of Top Munhit, but he's another Let's Player, and I seem genuinely convinced that, he was probably the reason Fawful was, like, the main antagonist in Bowser's Inside Story. Oh, screw you, I don't want to get hit by him. It's kind of funny how the text corresponds to which guy he's gonna shoot at. Or maybe he only shoots at Luigi, which is also a pretty good plan in my book. So for some reason I thought this battle came slightly later in this game. Oh, I wonder who it could possibly shoot him at. Oh, okay, he shoots the other brother. Yeah, this game is pretty weird compared to most RPGs, considering you have the ability to completely dodge or counterattack. I think every single attack, unless you screw up somehow when you're supposed to do something else. I think there's like... The only thing I can think of is if you ignore something that's like a... I'm not even sure if it's in this game that you can not always counterattack or dodge. I know in like Mario and Luigi 2, Shrew Brexes, if you don't depress them on the first turn, they're so big you can't dodge them, but that's all I can really think of. Okay, that's pretty much the best animation. I like how actually playing on TV makes it more enjoyable because it kind of blurs. It should show up in the recording, I guess. Yep. He has great teeth. Man, I forgot about that. They kind of just like did the ugliest resizing they could for the text being big. This very much shows that it was a Game Boy Advance game. Yeah, that's almost amusing. It's General Solar Shade, a massive explosion has been sighted. Confirmation, I need confirmation. General Solar, maybe. Oh, look, Luigi learned green missile. Impact and Cyber Shield, initiate recon. Emergency, emergency. So I remember this taking me too long, but it might just be because I was bad at video games the first couple times I played this, or at least confused at RPGs that I wasn't familiar with. Foreboding, it's almost as if at the point in the game that might be a thing that happens. Ah, the fake Italian. That's real language, right? Okay, no one cares about the Koopa corpses. And oh man, you launch into the first... The Hammer Brothers in this look really weird. They're supposed to be like hammer beams or they're making my head hurt looking at them. They look like weird 8-bit Kappas or something. Oh wait, they're supposed to be Border Brothers and... I wish I could just skip it, because I remember this being like one of the most hard mini games for me, and this thing looked really weird, and whoops, I forgot. I'm used to pressing A to make Luigi jump now, but okay, I think it might be a stretch to call any of these mini games hard, but I don't know. In my book, I think this had the best mini games out of the Mario and Luigi series compared to Bowser's Inside Stories, Let's Make Bowser Do Things That You Can't Actually Play Again If You Want To, and Partners in Times. Let's, whoops. This takes too long, but yeah, Partners in Times, let's wipe some grime off a map, the mini game. I don't know, this and Bowser's Inside Story are pretty close. I just kind of like how you can be rewarded for these and do them again if you want, but at the same time, this might change my mind rather quickly. Oh yeah, I forgot the 8-bit Mario flag in the background actually goes up more the closer you get to being finished, which is kind of funny, I think. Kind of reminds me of the experience counters in Bowser's in Time. Okay, sweet, now to never go back to doing that. Even though you get, like, hooligan beans or something for it. Whoops. Well, maybe that more people would cross their border if they weren't, like, dumpy islands on, like, what? That might have been, like, 20 meters of Mushroom Kingdom soil that just isolated, and the first time anyone had ever been there was because a ship exploded above it. Is this supposed to be the sky in the background, or just, like, stardust in a field, like the name would imply? This is a horrible warp pipe. Yeah, that's probably the cleverest system of warping places. In Bowser's Inside Story, you could just kind of get around the overworld pretty quickly wherever you needed to go. And Partners in Time, you Area 64, like the Commodore 64. But, what was it? Yeah, I remember the first time I did this, it gave me a lot of trouble. Not anymore, apparently. But, and Partners in Time, they just forgot to put an overworld in, which was not a very good way of solving that problem. I like how they have fighter flies here. That's pretty neat reference. I like how the Mario RPGs tend to do that a lot more than Mario not RPGs. Whoops. Oh well, these shouldn't really. Okay, I think like the first time I tried to jump, I got confused and I thought that the jumping was a lot laggier than it actually. I don't know, just ignore me when I'm doing badly when I really shouldn't be, considering how many times I've played through this game. And it was totally like 3 or 4 probably, all of which a few years ago, but don't worry, I'm better at this than I am at Metroid Fusion. Actually remember where things are. Okay, I'm lost. I assume that's for later. I could save, but I don't really want to, and I like this. Oh no, Bowser's in a cannon, and do you actually get coins for that? Should check, although I wouldn't really know. Hey Mario! 3 exclamation points. Foreboding? Great timing, I could use a hand here. I'm trying to stop. Look deeper, fine. Just get me out of here. Another 3 exclamation points. The first time I saw this guy, I thought he was gonna be slightly more important, just because he kind of appeared in the first area, and generally you want to introduce important characters this early in the game. I don't know. This guy's pretty great. Toll Star. It took me until like last week when I was looking at Mario Wiki. It wasn't the wiki outright told me, but it said. But I just kind of put together, oh, you have to pay him to get across, and he has a star, so he's a toll star. This game has some pretty great expressions. All 118 of your coins? No, I didn't say that. I said the exact opposite. Mushroom bean exchange rate is kind of screwy. I mean, it will be evidenced later, but Okay, yeah, I knew there was something you had to go around, not really grinding, but exploring more here. And that's why, apparently. Whoops.